Live. There we go. How's everybody doing? Miguel Rodriguez here for the Bakersfield Gentlemen on that third podcast. How's everyone's Wednesday going out there? Hope you're having a good one. We are going to be talking some light stuff today, nothing crazy, and we're going to be smoking some cigars by Karen Berger, the Don Kiki line here. So very excited about that. I guess we're a little bit behind. Stupid computer problems. I apologize, but it's time to just get into it. I think, right?
I didn't know you were going to take over everything. Sure.
Well, I can't do an intro once. Yeah. All right. The whole show time. All right.
I'll say your quietly.
That's fine. You can see your quietly while I go ahead and hit that video. Guys, do me a favor to share this, and we'll be back with you right after this.
I don't know if this is true, but every time I look back on the years, I feel like I wasted my youth. How did I get so cold? How do I wind up every single day going through this life all alone? When am I gonna change? Another day, another month, another year, and still I feel just the same. Oh, help me, I can't shake this feeling away. Help me, I feel like I'm going insane. Help me, I got nowhere to go, I'm afraid. Help me turn this around here today. There's no laughter these days. Far too seldom do I get the chance to even put a smile on my face.
There we go. All right, guys. How you doing today? Adam, Frank, Brian, Leo. How's everybody out there doing? Whew, you ready for this?
Am I allowed to speak now?
No, not at all. It's going to be a great show, guys. We're going to do some quiet. Yes, of course. My goodness.
Anyways, you guys, so as Miguel said, we've got some cigars from Don Kiki here, Karen Berger. We got these over at PCA 2021 in Las Vegas in July. This gives us her 3-pack Connecticut, Habano, and Maduro from the factory down in Nicaragua, Esteli, I believe. And it's a nice little 3-pack. I like when companies do this kind of presentation. It looks good. It looks clean. It's a nice way to show your cigars. Instead of just handing out singles, they go, here you go. And you get a nice little pack like this. In the comments, you guys, I was going to have everybody suggest which one they would want us to smoke. But I see you went ahead and you took the choice from everyone.
I took the choice in my own hands, just like I did earlier today is what I was going to watch because there's some good stuff on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going with this very nice box press Connecticut here with that blue band on it. Some beautiful gold accents to it. Man, I like the way this is looking. I cannot wait to light this up. Yeah, hey, Ishmael, how you doing, brother? How's it going? Yeah, I do like these boxes. I like the sample pack format because, when you're trying a new company, or even if you had it multiple times before, sometimes it's nice to get a sample pack to try new stuff out from their line or to get an array of stuff you already like. So I might as well get in a nice presentation.
Right, and it makes it a lot easier when you're trying to stow it away inside of the humidor, especially when we have them in our travel case, which is also our review humidor. Today we did review a cigar, Naranja Azul from Espinosa. Azulejo, sorry. From Espinosa Cigars. It'll be out by the end of the month, I believe. And, it's a good-looking stick. It's got a very light, almost like a lunch bag brown color to it.
I was gonna say butcher. Oh no, maybe a little lighter than butcher paper brown.
Yeah, it's a very light brown wrapper. Smells very earthy, very barnyardy.
Getting that hay for sure.
Yeah,
I'm liking that. I love that smell though.
Now I will be 100% honest with you guys. This will be my first experience with Don Kiki Cigars. I don't know of any lounges out here in California that carry these yet, and I haven't really been anywhere that sells them. We went to Nevada and California. Nowhere we've been to sells them just yet. So, that being said, just did a double V cut, huh?
Yeah, I answered that question real fast. Actually, that's the best crown cut I've done. It's called the crown cut
I've actually done a triple cut once,
Don't. Why you gotta show up?
and I'm just
Why-
saying it was very interesting.
You don't have to let it kick it, right?
But I will say I'm a big supporter of a big fan of supporting local brick and mortar. So when I go to new lounges, I will look for cigars that we do not carry at Cigars and More, which is hard to find, and I will buy those cigars. Like I said, nowhere that I know of carries Don Kiki just yet. So hopefully we can get Karen out here for some sort of event and maybe start promoting her cigars out here on the West Coast. That being said, she's a fantastic person, very nice.
Oh my goodness. Just the friendliest person you're gonna meet, and as you know, she won business person of the year, I believe.
She did.
In 2020, 2021. So congratulations to her. Obviously, you got a great team with her.
Yes.
They had a great booth at PCA. Got to get the interview in there. You'll see that with Melanie on the YouTube page. Real quick before I go into my next point, Cam, Robert, and Eduardo, how you guys doing? Yes, the crown cut. Yeah, the crown cut is actually Brian. How you doing too? We are smoking Don Kiki, the Connecticut box press. Eduardo, don't worry about coming in late. Whenever you're here, we're glad to have you. All right, that goes for everybody. Don't worry if you're coming in late. We're always willing to say what we're smoking because I'm always going to be enjoying it.
Yeah, for you guys that might be new to the channel, welcome to our show. This is the second, third podcast. Usually we do not really interact all that much with the comments when we do the podcast version
We said
of the show, but we end up doing it because we like talking to you guys, and I think you guys kind of like talking to us too. You can also catch us on Mondays and Fridays, same time, 2 p.m. Pacific time, and our final Friday show of the month is one you guys will not want to miss. That is when we do all the giveaways. The new picture is up for the birthday giveaway. If you have a birthday in the month of October, go ahead and go to the Facebook page of Bakersfield Gentleman. Pinned to the top of that page is a picture that says, I think it says happy birthday. I forget what I put on there. There's a cake. There's a cake. Matter of fact, it's a picture that we used as a reference to my little sister's birthday cake that we bought.
It is. Yeah.
And so basically just go into the comments, put your birthday in the comments there, and you will be entered to win a prize on that Friday show. Now, also, if you guys want to do the other contest we do every month, it is the Best Ash Contest. All you have to do is go over to our cigar group, Cigars, Whiskey, and Beautiful Women, and then you're going to join that group. And on the top announcement is a picture of Ashley, and we want you to show us your best ash. She is the best ash we have. Let's see yours. It doesn't have to be the longest ash. It doesn't have to be super fancy. Just send us a picture with what you think is your best ash. Make it creative, make it artistic, make it interesting, make it yours, and let us see it. Those have to be to us by the 21st before we do the show, because we take all those and we vote on who we want to see in the finals, which takes place on Friday's show on the 24th, and that winner is going to get a prize. Now, we usually give away, I don't like to toot our own horns, but we usually give away some pretty damn good prizes, you guys. So please make sure you enter. You can put as many pictures in the Ash contest as you like, so take full advantage of that. If you want some extra chances to win prizes, all you got to do is join our Facebook supporters group by hitting that teal shield right there at the bottom by the comments, or you can join our Patreon group. They get some prizes as well. Yeah. Or if you don't want to do either of those, you guys can just watch the show on that Friday and answer some questions that we are going to have. First person to answer the questions, either in Facebook or YouTube, will win a prize. Now, like I said, we give away some damn good prizes. I've given away one of these before. Actually, I gave away 7 lighters. One of these was one of the 7. Yeah. I thought that was a cool prize. I know the Giannis's appreciated it. It's a fantastic lighter, by the way. Cannot wait to get the Oliva version of it. And I thought 7 lighters, one for every day of the week, was kind of a cool prize. But we give away cigars, we give away cutters, lighters, travel cases, desktop humidors. We give away a lot of stuff. And this month is going to be extra special, you guys. This month marks our 4-year anniversary of doing the Bakersfield Gentleman live. Our first show was on a Saturday night. Happened to be on the balcony of the apartment.
Just
randomly, kind of wanted to see how it would go. And you guys have made this explode beyond our wildest dreams. So thank you guys so much for that. If you guys want to see the prices bumped up a notch, make sure you go over to our YouTube channel, The Bakersfield Gentleman, and follow us on YouTube. If we can get to our 2,500 subscriber goal by the show, you guys are going to win some super awesome prizes. I see Alfonso's in there over in the YouTube, as well as Cam, and I lit this, but I didn't draw on it, so it's probably not lit anymore.
Brian, let's do a contest to see who can smoke a California Dream the longest time. We'd all start at the end of that'd be awesome. Let's set that up for the beginning of October then. So everyone's got a full month to order and make sure they get to you in time. Well, mail's been a little slow.
Here's the thing, though. I would love to do that, who can smoke it the longest.
Yeah.
but you have to make sure it doesn't go out because they cannot relight. Also, you have to make sure everybody gets there on time. We had an incident in the past where we're doing a long ash contest. Someone shows up late, then they start complaining, and it's like, bro, everybody else was here on time, bro.
We will set a precedence. We'll
Everybody
put the
else was on
rules
time.
in there, Frank. Awesome. You guys got an awesome podcast, and do it. Thank you, very appreciate that.
Thank you so
Frank.
much.
And Adam, get a hold of me after this. We can try to send them your way. As you know, international shipping, it gets a little difficult. We've done it before. We're willing to do it again, but sometimes customs decide they want cigars more than they want to send them to where they need to go.
I will tell Adam this. He did win. He did win the birthday thing. And for you guys over in the UK, we do not want you guys, or actually anywhere you are in the world, we do not want you guys to not be able to get cigars. So if you win a prize and you happen to be outside of the US or outside of where we're able to ship it at a cost-effective rate, I will find a website like Thompson's or Cigars International, something like that will ship to your area.
There are quite a few that would do that.
And
Yeah.
I will purchase them for you. I will make like some sort of gift card, or I'll say, okay, here's the limit. Let me know what you want. I'll have it drop shipped to you. I will find a way to get you your prize, get you cigars, get you what we need to get you. Being small time, it cost us. UPS wanted to charge me $600 to send a 1 foot by 1 foot box to the Philippines.
That wasn't tobacco related. That's
No.
the thing. We're talking. There's a whole other level of difficulty when it comes to that. If we're telling them the truth of what's going in the boxes, we'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
But Ishmael going into the contest with the MOAC. Yeah. Tell everyone the dimensions on that for me, because it might be a little bit of an unfair advantage if I remember correctly, which I know I do. Eduardo finally has his, so that's good. More going out.
Jeff, no, I wasn't talking about you, brother. But Jeff, you should be getting an email soon. Our draft is this Saturday. We actually only have a couple people returning from last year's Bakersfield Gentlemen football, because we didn't really put it out there, because we actually have a bunch of guys at the shop that wanted to do one this year. So there's going to be 10 teams in total. Returning from last year will be Miguel, myself, Jeff, and Anthony. Jeff and I actually went heads up in the championship game last year. Very fun season. Look to continue that. If more of you guys want to get into a fantasy football draft next year, we can definitely do a bigger one for the Bakersfield Gentlemen. But a lot of the guys at Cigars More wanted to get in on one. So we did it with them.
Yeah.
And we invited you two guys over to join us. So look for that email. The draft will be this Saturday, I think around 1 o'clock. So if you're unable to make it, obviously you'll be auto-drafted. But we'll make do.
Yeah, message the page, Adam. Please do. And Ishmael put it in there. 110 by 12. Yeah, that's going to be a little bit bigger than California Dreamin', but that sounds like a lot of cigar right there to enjoy. So I'm very happy to hear that. And speaking of giveaways, I actually wanted to make an addendum. I would love to see this happen. We're at 16 patrons in the gentleman tier right now, 15
Right
or
about
16. If we can get to 25, we can up that. I'll do a giveaway for Patreon every Friday. So they'll get a little prize and then a big prize at the end of the month.
Wow.
So you'll have an extra 3 or 4 chances, depending on the month.
Now, guys, that is for Patreon. The Patreon guys, they pay $15 a month. They get a cigar of the month, which should be going out either this week or next week. It might be the week after, because we do take off for Texas next week. But you're going to get a cigar for this month and a cigar for next month.
Yeah.
This month's cigar is going to be kind of a fun cigar, because we want you guys to smoke it with us on the final third show where we celebrate our 4-year anniversary. So if you guys want to get in on that and get this month's cigar, make sure you sign up by next Friday at the latest to be able to make sure we get it to you guys on time.
Absolutely.
You also get discounts in our store to get shirts, cups, tank tops, Letterman jackets, stickers, whatever you guys want to get from the shop. You guys can get some discounts on that as well.
Yeah, you also got, if you take advantage of the buy 2, get 2, give 2 deal, which is you buy 2 packs of the Pariah California Dream, Volume 1. You got a Rush and a Noir on us, and you got to donate 2 cigars for Warriors. So thanks.
I got to take a picture of this before I smoke it.
Take a picture.
All the way down.
This
Dang
guy. And how do you get the discount? You go, there's a post in there that shows the discount code. I'll make sure it's on there. And if you use the discount code as a Patreon member, you actually double the cigars sent to you. So you buy 2, you get 4, give 2.
Oh, wow.
So it's a little extra something for being a Patreon member. And just a thank you, basically. And so Patreon, if we get to 20, if we get to 25 at least, start doing that prize for the Fridays and then a bigger prize that last Friday. We get to 50 for the Facebook subscribers because it's a little bit less. And there's already 26 of you guys in there. Really do appreciate that. We'll go on the Fridays as well. So we'll have the wheel going every Friday.
Wow.
If we can make those goals.
Now, the Facebook supporter is quite a bit cheaper. It's $4.99 a month. You just hit that teal shield, follow the prompts, and it'll guide you to becoming a Facebook supporter. Now, how the Facebook and Patreon members work for their Friday giveaways, guys, is we do 2 different wheels.
Yes.
One has all the Facebook supporters, one has all the Patreon supporters, and we spin them separately. And then, of course, if we ever have a super big prize that we want all of the people that donate to this show to be a part of, we put them both together, and you Patreon guys will actually get 3 chances to win instead of just 1.
Yeah.
So
you get 3 times a chance. And if you're in both, then you got 4 chances. You got
That's
4
right.
times the normal amount of chance. They tried your new cigar last night. Nice. Good to hear it.
I hope you enjoyed that, Cam. California Dreamin' has been getting some really positive reviews. Of course, this is the only place you can get them is by contacting us.
Yeah. For now. Yeah.
For now, I think very soon you will be able to find them at Cigars and More locations, both in Bakersfield and El Segundo. I actually visited El Segundo a couple weeks ago. Fantastic place. Marco does a fantastic job.
Love it. I love the weather so much better. The lounge is amazing. It's a good selection. If you got to check it out, we did I smoked the wine infused cigar.
Very, very unusual.
Very pink.
The entire wrapper leaf is soaked in wine, making it red.
Very red. Smoked very well. I was not expecting it to be that easy. And that
Were you able to tell where the grapes came from?
Yeah, they were on a sun or a shadier side of the slopes of whatever region in that one area. The more botanicals.
Of course.
I have no idea what I'm talking about at that point.
I went for Balmoral while I was down there, you guys. Balmoral no longer distributes in the U.S. because of all the ridiculous taxes and the red tape you have to go through to distribute out here. So they pulled them out of the U.S. and are focusing now on Europe. So if you guys are able to find any Balmorals in your local B&M, pick some up. They are fantastic cigars. One of my favorite cigars, to be honest with you guys. They always perform well, always smoke well, always taste great. Any way you go with Balmoral, they're fantastic. If you guys find any online at a good price, definitely pick them up. They're definitely worth a box buy. Even if you go with the lightest one they make, which is the Connecticut, or you go with their higher end, the Duetta. I think it's the blue and gold band, which is fantastic. Absolutely now they do make a inexpensive, what they call a budget friendly cigar. Which each cigar comes from a different region. I think there's Brazil, Honduras, Dominican, and Nicaragua.
Did they still have those
there? They didn't have them there, but they do sell them.
They do have yeah.
So if you guys find those, even for a budget stick, they are fantastic. We gave a bunch of those away when they gave us a ton to give away for the show, and everybody that got them said, no, these are not budget sticks. These are way above a budget stick. So
fantastic.
Really, really good stuff.
Yeah, Balmoral does leaps and bounds of a great job. Absolutely love it. Very disappointed it's only in Europe now, but I'm sure you can get hold of them still. I'm sure you can. Benji and Jeff, how's it going? Guys, we are smoking Don Kiki today from Karen Burger. This is the Connecticut. Get those on camera right there. Come on, focus. There we go. Love that. So that crown cut going here. And actually did a good job for once.
Awesome. So you guys, as we are getting ready to celebrate our 4-year anniversary of the month, I really want to take some time and kind of reflect on where we started and where we're at now. When we started this out, it was all drinking videos. It was all, I used to bartend for private parties. Miguel obviously is always into filming. And drinking. And so we're really into tipsy bartender at the time. And said, hey, you want to film some stuff? Let's film some drinking videos. So
go for it.
Get a couple pretty girls. We'd mix some drinks and go from there. And that was a lot of fun.
I still like his videos. I just don't watch them as often anymore.
I don't watch them because of I'm just gonna say it, the cheap alcohol he uses. When he uses tequila, he usually uses Jose Cuervo Gold, and I don't want to say I'm better than that, but I think my taste become more refined.
Your palate's
since
better
then,
now.
so I know that that's not even real tequila.
No, it's not.
It's not. So if I'm gonna mix a drink, I want to use some higher end products, and since he uses a lot of low end products, it's just not for me. They're still fun videos, and some of the shots that he makes are pretty darn intense. And he does one of the best rainbow shots I've ever seen, which is the hardest shot to do. I mean, get the stuff and try to do it yourself. It is freaking hard. I did it. I had way too many greens, not enough red and blues and yellows.
Yeah, well, that will happen. Although I think a lot of his drinks, you just take out the cheaper alcohol, put whatever you want, put the one you want in there better. I mean, it's gonna affect the flavor. It'll probably make it better though. You know, I mean, obviously there are bottles at the exact same price as Jose Cuervo that are much better.
Yes.
Pure agave. That's all you have to do. Look for pure agave. You're good to go.
Yeah, don't use Jose Cuervo Gold or Silver. Use Tradicional. That is real tequila. It is fantastic tequila. Use that, you guys.
Easy fix right there. And I have notes on my phone right now, which I can't use. But there was a list in one of the cigar groups about asking people what their go-to $40 or under bottle of whiskeys, and there's some great stuff on there. Monkey Shoulder made an appearance a few times. Tam something 12. Oh gosh, I wanted because I haven't tried it myself, and it looked interesting.
You know, for me, it's Johnny Walker Black. You can find it usually around $30, $35. Or just give me some Jack Daniels.
Yeah, I agree. I love Jack Daniels. I like Johnny Walker Black. I like red for that matter. If I'm gonna mix it,
yeah.
If I'm gonna make like a whiskey sour or not an old fashioned, I'd rather have Johnny Walker Black still, a little bit better. But if I'm just gonna throw basically sugar and sour in there, it's gonna be red. No problem.
Right.
I don't want to expand from that. I'm tired of going to the same dog and pony every time when there's other stuff out there because there's so many choices.
There's a lot out there.
So much.
There's a lot out there to try, man. And so finally, when we decided to expand the show to include cigars, we visited all the different shops that had lounges out here in Bakersfield, and we finally made a home over at Cigars and More. By far the friendliest staff that we had dealt with, and the best selection.
By far, yeah.
By
Huge.
far. No other humidor in town even comes close.
Honestly, it stands above as far as selection goes. It's huge.
Yeah.
You're gonna find what you want there, or at least they can get it for you. Wild Turkey. There's one right there. Extra Anejo Cheers of La Llorona tequila. I still have to try that. I've heard of it.
Yes.
Gotta try it. The name alone, like I just want the bottle, if anything.
Yeah.
There was a brandy.
Cotton candy brandy?
I wish. Actually, yes, it was, because that's the one I used for it. Costco, yes. Costco had this dragon brandy, and this glass dragon. It was awesome. It came in and it had its own protective case,
showcase, yeah,
with a velvet lined bottom. Like, man, that's gonna be awesome. And it was not. It was the worst brandy I've ever had in my life, which allowed me to do a little experiment, which leads us into one of the inside jokes that I wanted to mention. Cotton candy brandy. If you guys, some of you might already know this. This is an
FKBK.
Yes, For Kids by Kids Cotton Candy Brandy from Big Mouth on Netflix. In the first season, they're throwing a party, a bunch of middle schoolers.
Yeah,
and they bring booze to a high school party, and they bring what's called cotton candy brandy. So I got this disgusting brandy, and I poured it over cotton candy to make this very terrible looking brown sludge of brandy. And it was a fun night. It was not a gentlemanly night. I will say that at the very least. That will be the full run of that experience. Have you tried Honors? I don't know.
Honores,
or is that supposed to be
Honores? Not yet, but it sounds interesting. Our local liquor store that we like to patron a lot, Green Acres, they have a lot. I mean, I'm gonna ask the guy if we could do a video inside there just to show you guys what he has.
Oh, heck yeah.
The Dalmar, the cigar malt was one that I had been looking for. Bevmo, they never carry it.
Wow.
At least not here. All the other liquor stores I looked at did not have it. As soon as I walked in, it's like, oh yeah, we have that every day, all day.
Yeah, it seems like they've got things before we even know we want it. They got it.
And the nice thing that they do, which I really like, is every month they will have employee picks. So they'll have a couple different ones at different price ranges, from $40, I think, up to like a couple $100. And they have little descriptions on them. Fantastic. Really, really cool.
Okay, that's pretty cool. The Castillo. Okay, I'll have to check that out as well. Yeah, even with that being there are some other cool places in town you can get bottles. So we've got sources. Even if you do have to go the Bevmo route, yeah, honestly, they say you can order stuff online, they'll ship it. But even then, I don't find stuff on their website as often as I do over at Green Acres store.
Right.
But if there's an option, we can get it there. If we have to, we'll go through that. So keep the suggestions coming because we will find them some way.
Yes, we will. So, in the beginning of doing the show, we were very new to cigars. Tried a lot of lighter stuff, and it went well. It started off really well. We were doing the show on the balcony, slowly but surely, and then Cigars and More said, "Hey, why don't you guys do your show from here?" And that's how we started doing the morning show from Cigars and More.
That was a lot of fun.
And it's been fantastic. They've sent us TPE, they sent us PCA. And through them, we made a lot of connections in the cigar industry. James over at Sinistro was one of the first people that really took to us and really, put us under his wing and showed us the ropes and introduced us to so many people.
Absolutely.
Sinistro has been fantastic to us, one of our longest supporters. And, consider him and Coleman really, really good friends.
100%. And we had a lot of really good people throughout the industry. It's just growing every year. The list just keeps adding and adding. And that's why I really missed PCA last year. It was missing a little family reunion because there's so many people there that you only get to see one time a year, all in one area. And it was like that feeling again. Missing some people, obviously. Some people didn't make it. Companies didn't come. But it was still great seeing everyone who was there. Man. Yeah,
You know what else we did for the first time about 4 years ago? We went to our very first Texas Fragment Weekend.
It was almost like, I think, around the exact same time. Yeah.
Yes,
the
we
show
did
started.
this in May, and Texas Fragment we did in May, and the show we started doing in September. And we will be going back to Texas next week. We'll be leaving a week from tomorrow.
That's right.
And usually it's in May, usually around the first week of May. But they had to postpone it due to COVID, so we are now going next week. We'll be there for 4 days. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, absolutely. You gotta say it all depends on the cigar. I've had a cigar with orange juice. It was a great pairing. Another with Rockstar fruit punch and vodka. That was a great pairing. And another where it was dark soda or light soda. Take away from the alcohol. Absolutely. Sometimes you got to. Sometimes certain alcohols, you just gotta cut them. They're just not. They're not so much for the sipping at that point.
And he's absolutely right. What you drink and what you smoke very much depend on each other. If you're in a really big whiskey mood, obviously those flavored cigars aren't going to cut it. You're going to want something that complements what you're drinking. I think because a lot of cigars are so earthy, that coffee really pairs well with a lot of cigars. You get a lot of the same flavors and notes out of them. So that's why it's such a popular pairing for cigars. Root beer is always a good choice. I think also Dr. Pepper with the 23 flavors it has.
Oh, all 23 you can find in. There's
really
a couple
help out.
cigars that have all 23 flavors. It's crazy. I don't know how they did it, but they did it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think sugar really does help bring out some of the flavors. A lot like when you talk about salt and food. You have to properly salt so the flavors come out. Sugar just pairs well with these notes. I mean, when you have, coffee or earth or a woody note, it seems like coffee just is almost a blanket statement of pairing. It just an enhancer. And if you don't really like coffee all that much, I hear some people use tea. I've tried different teas. It's just not really for me.
Yeah.
I do like tea, don't get me wrong. But if I'm going to be smoking a cigar, I'm probably going to go coffee.
Mm-hmm.
It's very rare that I'm drinking tea, even though I do care for it. I just don't like it anywhere near as much as I like coffee or a Coke Zero or something, or even a Rockstar. Like I said, what Rockstar, the fruit punch and vodka would be on my list before tea really gets there.
Oh, yeah. It depends on what you like. I mean, obviously, if it's something you don't like, it's not going to pair well with anything.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Which, takes me back to the beginnings of the show. We did a tequila taste test with some of the girls. So if you guys want to go back and check out some of our earlier videos over on YouTube, Facebook has done a new thing where after a month, the live shows are deleted, but they'll stay on YouTube. So
everything's on YouTube. So yeah.
Yeah. So if you guys want to go back, do us a favor, check out some of our earlier videos and leave us a comment on those. Thumbs up or thumbs down, whichever you want to do. And if you guys want to crack a little joke on how green we were to what we were doing, let us know, and let us know if you think we've come a long way since then, or you think we're right about where we were then.
I'm probably right about where we were. I don't know if we got any better. We might have gotten worse. I'm not sure yet. If anything, we've increased the likelihood of being bad at this. Nonetheless, Leo, Buffalo Trace, definitely a good bourbon. I love their the heck's it called? The Buffalo
Creamer?
Trace Creamer. Yeah, that's some good stuff.
Yes.
Coffee, ice cream, a little swig on its own. I'm not picky. It's good stuff. hot chicks. I mean, yes, they are. They're very pretty. I'm not gonna lie. It's hard not to think that. We work with a lot of awesome models through the production company, and a lot of them willing to try cigars.
Yep.
So why not put it together? Why not? And the only time Jeff ever has a peaty scotch is with a cigar. I like those peaty notes. There was one from, was it Voss? Is it called Voss?
Mhm.
And they are
Fom Voss.
Fom Voss. They deal in very micro, not blends. Excuse me, what's the word I'm looking for? Micro orders of whiskey, rum, a little bit of tequila. I think they have more. They have more extra virgin olive oils than they do tequilas, which is fine because that's really cool too. If you see that whole wall, and you can get it in a 2-shot little
Decanter thing.
400 milliliter, whatever it's called.
It's like 350.
Yeah, 350 to a 750, which is a normal size or a regular size bottle of whiskeys, rums, and tequilas. I want to say they have some cognac and absinthe as well. But they had one Brothers in Arms that we tried in Vegas, and that was quite peaty to my liking. Like I do care for that flavor, especially when I want to sip on something and I want to know it's there. It's that the same as a heavy-bodied or a heavy-bodied cigar. It doesn't really add to the strength of the scotch, but it definitely adds to that flavor profile, and it's something very unique to that area because of the water.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Again, in the early days of the show, we were really trying to get our feet under us and do this show right so that people would watch. And it took a while. I remember our first show. Probably about 4 people watching, and one of them was me on the phone. So we've come quite a long way since then,
I think so. Yeah, we've come a couple steps, baby steps here and there. Diplomatico is my pairing, or cream soda. The cream soda Dr. Pepper is friggin' wonderful. Even the zero, because they have the Dr. Pepper zero, the cream soda zero, the Diet Cherry Vanilla, Dr. Cherry Pepsi, whatever, Dr. Pepper, which is a ridiculously long name, but it tastes nice. And it might be an artificial sweetener, but I still say it goes nice with the cigar. It's not going to help you if you get those nicotine sweats. If you get that nicotine rush where it's like you're getting the cold sweat and you're kind of feeling sick to the stomach a little bit, get real sugar. Don't go for this 0 calorie
stuff. A Rockstar.
Get a Rockstar. Got plenty of sugar in there. Get a full sugar soda. The Coke in the bottle is always the best, I'm told, because it's made with real cane sugar. Which is a good call. And move around a little bit. That always helps me. If I can stand up and just walk around a bit, it definitely helps that feeling subside very quickly compared to just drinking the soda and sitting there. Just kind of get the blood flow moving a little bit, and it helps alleviate that pain if you get that. So, I know I get that still to this day.
Mike, I'm going to ask you, how is your Karen Berger Don Kiki Connecticut smoking?
Very nice. This blue banded box press cigar is going absolutely phenomenal. It's a nice cedar and a little bit of hay notes to it, with a little bit of sweet. No real pepper to it, which I was expecting a little bit, but I'm not disappointed. The flavor's lasting on my tongue a lot longer than some other Connecticut's I've had, and I'm digging this box press to it. It's burning very nicely. You guys can see that. Very sharp burn.
Now, my burn is a little weird. It's got a little bit of a raised leaf on it right there that's separated from the ash.
That's a thumbs up. It's telling you it's doing well.
But the burn line itself is fantastic. Smoke output is nice. Draw is nice and easy as well. Not too loose, but not too tight. So it's a nice draw on this cigar.
Definitely agree.
Flavors, I think you're spot on. I am getting a bit more sweetness, I think, in the cigar as well. But all in all, so far, starting out really, really nicely. So my first experience so far with Don Kiki Cigars, and I am digging it.
Nice. I think mine's a little loose of a pack, because I am burning pretty quickly through this. I think from yours to mine, I might be just about the same. It just I don't know why mine looks like it's so much further down. That's weird. Maybe it's just because I knocked the ash off. It looks like it's further. But smoke output's great. Construction's great. Flavors are nice. It's not harsh or off-putting. Definitely mild. I can think a beginner could really enjoy this and then work their way into that Habano and Maduro. Obviously, it goes up a little bit in strength when you get to those Maduros. But I'm guessing this whole lineup here would be nice experience. Go back to back to back.
Oh, yeah. I think so, too.
We got to save a couple
in that order, too, though. Start with Connecticut, go to the Habano, go to the Maduro. I think if you're the kind of people like we are that smoke 2 to 3 cigars a day, I think that'd be a fantastic way to do it. That's why I always like getting the core pack from Luxury Cigar Club. They give you 3 cigars every month for $20, and especially here in California, it's a great deal.
Yeah.
And you open that pack up, and that's a great day of smoking. You can always get their other packages that come with 5 cigars, or Smoke In that comes with 5 cigars, or Privada that comes with depends if you get the farm mold, it's 4. If the other one, it's 3.
Yeah, sometimes a little more depending on what comes
Yeah,
in
sometimes you get a little bonus cigar in there as well. But anytime you get those Cigar of the Month clubs, you open them up. I mean, that's just a fantastic day of smoking. And I think from all of the ones that we've had, I've done quite a few where I've just smoked them all in one day.
Oh, yeah.
And they do a fantastic job, whether it's Ben and Chris or Brian or Abe, Clark with the releases of the LCA and the extra bonus cigars that they release with them.
That's
they do a fantastic job.
That's definitely something we got to talk about. Is this month's LCA release this Friday? Cigars and More will have some in shop guys. I think we got 40 altogether. I think
Yes,
we got
only 40.
And I know that sounds like we got 40 of them, but they go very quickly.
Not gonna last.
Yeah, absolutely quick. We call it. Order a 10-count bundle out of 50 at memberscigardrop.com. Kyle, the Questionable Minds 2. I have to check that out. Definitely have to check that out. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I've been very pleased with the LCA releases so far.
Oh
but
yeah,
I can't wait to try the next one.
and Jeff said he went with a little nub this afternoon.
Oh yeah, well, nub. Very nice. Good
I'm
call.
a fan of the nubs. The Maduro used to be my favorite until I tried that Cameroon on
Ooh, it's great.
advice from Brad Reith, owner of Zeal Cigars, zealcigars.com, and tried the Cameroon because it was in the shop and fell in love with it. So the Cameroon is probably my favorite.
It's hard to beat. I think I like the Maduro a little bit better still. Long burn time on those little guys. I mean, you're talking what, 4x50, 4.5x50, something like that.
By 60.
By 6, sorry, yeah,
4x60.
4x60 ring gauge, and they are lasting. They are well packed. They are wonderful. Raymond just goes for the Cameroon as well. I get that. It's definitely a great cigar.
It is.
It's hard to beat, and it's very nice. I don't think I've ever had any problems with those either, as far as like construction goes. I think it's just a well built, stout little dude.
Mm-hmm.
They're very nice every time. Some other guys have theirs out there that are on the same size, and I think it's a pretty smart size. It's deceptively long lasting.
Mm-hmm.
You get a lot of flavor out of those. Guess who's late? No worries, Tom. We were just talking about this. You be as late as you want. We're just glad to see it here. Not a problem whatsoever.
Now, going back to Luxury Cigar Club, who has also been a long-time supporter of the show with, giving us prizes from time to time, helping us out with that kind of stuff. Chris was actually the first person from Luxury that I talked to, and I happened to be on Instagram in the old studio, and I was just flipping through pictures, liking stuff, and I had seen a post on Luxury, something coming soon, blah, 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 because they had started in February. This was in January, and so I liked the page. I messaged the page, and I said, hey, we do a cigar podcast. What are you guys doing? Can you give me some more information? And within an hour, I was on the phone talking to Chris, and we talked for a long time. We talked about cigars that we liked. He told me the idea behind Luxury Cigar Club and what they were doing, how they're going to roll it out, the price points, the cigars that you're going to get, and kind of told me his vision that him and Ben had for the club. And I loved it. I said, okay, I'm going to sign up, and I did, and been friends with him and Ben and ever since. And great guys over there. All of them over there at Luxury Cigar Club. Fantastic guys. So if you guys want to go over there, you guys can use code Bakersfield to get BK Gents. I'm sorry, BK Gents.
Yeah.
And you get free shipping off your first box.
I love that. And yeah, they do a wonderful job. I think out of all the what's what I'm looking for, all the Cigar of the Month clubs, I think theirs has given me the most variety that I can get again. Like Brian does an awesome job finding cigars that you're probably never going to find again. And I love that, but at the same time, it makes me sad. If I really like it, then I know I'm not going to get it again.
Yeah.
And it might be on the website for a minute.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's a very fever pitch of a group who loves those cigars, and they all know their cigars as well. So if you don't hop on it real quick, like Brian was talking about in the comments right here, he's lucky he saw the email right away for the drop clubs. Nice, because he got that 50 bundle released. today, and he picked that up real fast. That was smart. But sometimes you have to hop on it ASAP, or else you're not going to get it. And luxury, Privada is like that. While luxury has gotten me new brands and new cigars I haven't tried before, but I can get again that are just out of the park.
And that's the point that I like to make to people. When we get asked, and we get asked a lot, hey, what subscription club should I do? This is my budget. What do you think? I tell them, hey, if you want some solid smokes that aren't going to break the bank, and you don't mind if they're unbanded, go with Privada and get the farm rolled.
Get that farm rolled.
Get that farm rolled. If you want cigars that are found easily anywhere, I don't want to say generic, but staple cigars that you can find at most reputable lounges, go over to Smoke Inn. They send out cigars that are pretty much found all over the place, but they do a good job of picking which ones go when.
At a phenomenal price point too. $30
your door for $30.
Can't beat that.
If you want to get some cigars, you might be able to find at most places, but still you're going to get new cigars, or smaller places like Castagli or J. London, or Rojas, stuff like that. Definitely look at Low Cigar Club. They do a great mix of, when you do the 5-packs, of course, of giving you some really staple cigars with some higher end cigars. I like that about them. I tried my first Atabey through them. The God of Fire we got through them. Some Davidoff we've gotten through them. El Septimo we've gotten through them. And especially out here when I compare prices to California, I remember one time they sent the El Septimo, I believe it was the black label El Septimo. And here in California, that was $10 more than the entire box.
Yeah, that's it's expensive. They are a luxury brand. They have put themselves that way. And when you can get them in a box, a subscription box, that's incredible. So they're really taking care of you.
Yeah.
Anyone you go with, I don't think you're going to be disappointed. It just depends on what you're looking for. The collaboration, Ligero by Morning, blended by Riste, is still over at Cigar Federation. Yeah, if you want to get a hold of that, check it out, guys. Definitely check that out. And don't be afraid to look at different places, or even you might need to call some stores because they get store exclusives. And if they want, it's their prerogative, they want to ship them out to you. And a lot of them are really cool about that kind of stuff. They know that you just want to buy some cigars, so they'll help you out. Privada Club Farm Roll is the best deal in the house in quality cigars. I believe that. Absolutely quality and great stuff. The Murder Hornet was phenomenal. I love the Murder Hornet. I really like the Lady Killer.
I haven't smoked one yet. I wasn't here when you guys released them. I was in Sacramento, and I have some. I just have not smoked it yet. I don't know why.
You're gonna have to.
I think for me, the Quesada barbecue pig was probably my favorite.
That was good stuff.
In terms of flavor, and I love that shape.
Like almost flying pig shape.
Yeah, the flying pig shape to it. So for me, I think that was the one that I really liked the best.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
They've all been really nice still. The Cigamon was good. The Trail Mix was good. The Type T was good. They've all been very, very good cigars. So cannot wait for this Friday's release. If you guys want to get in on those and you don't have an LCA shop local to you, you can always call Cigars and More. Do keep in mind, we do charge about $1 to $1.50 more than most places, and that is because of our California tax.
It is. It hits us, but we have to deal with it.
Yeah. So I know there was some people that were getting upset because people were raising the prices on the LCA stuff. But when I saw that they were talking about people doubling the price of the LCA cigars, that is an issue.
Yeah, that's too much.
I mean, even in California, we actually should be charging, I think, about $15 for them, but we only do $11.99.
I was about to say we don't get quite to that price point.
So we try to make it as reasonable as we can and making sure that the taxes still get paid. So if you guys want to get in on that, please make sure you give Trina a call on Friday, starting at 2 p.m. That's 661-861-1116. Not only did we get the LCA cigar, but we also got a couple of flankers to go with it. And from what I hear, they're fantastic cigars. I'll probably end up smoking them tomorrow just to try them out before the show.
And then where the heck is this month's release? I'm trying to find it.
That's it.
This is it, right?
That should be it.
Okay, I think I could show a picture of this real quick. Let me get that on screen. I just bought 3 bundles of 25. in every wrapper. Habano Maduro in Connecticut, $50 a bundle. That's a great deal. That is a great deal.
Leo, thank you for that support of the Patreon. Again, we'll be sending out cigars this month and next month. So every other month, you're going to get a couple cigars. We may change it up to every month you'll get 3 cigars. It just helps us out with the shipping. So please keep that in mind. We're deciding whether or not to change that up at the end of the year.
We're trying to figure out how to make it the best it can be so it benefits everybody as best we can. And again, if we get to 25 members in that gentleman's agreement level, we will do a giveaway every Friday just for Patreon members. If we get to 50 for the Facebook supporter, which we're already more than halfway there, we'll do a giveaway every Friday for them as well. So that wheel will make an appearance every Friday, and then a bigger prize the last Friday of every month to really celebrate that giveaway Friday.
It's this piece of leaf just does not want to burn.
That will happen. So you have your here, the Robot Fumador. I like that band. I don't know if you can see it very well in there, but it's black with red writing on it. I think it looks cool. It's understated, but it's still classy. I like that. So I am excited to try this guy out, and I believe we have another one here. Boom, there we go. The from Chico Rivas. That looks pretty interesting. I like that band. It kind of reminds me of like
Grand Theft Auto.
Grand Theft Auto. Is that what they're going for?
I think so.
I think so, because that very much reminds me of Grand Theft Auto looking right there. Long filler bomb cigars from Nicaragua, blended by Ariste as well. Very nice, very nice. And it's hard to beat that price point. It's
It really is. It really is. And speaking of other supporters of the show, obviously Cigar Porn. I love wearing these shirts. Anytime we go to a lounge, people love these shirts. I get compliments. You get compliments. And
run into other people.
I'm saying a lot of the time, run into other people wearing them. And every time we do, I try to take a picture, if they're okay with it, so we can post it. And it's a lot of fun. Matter of fact, first time I met Eddie's wife, did not realize this was his wife.
No.
But she had a green one on.
You had black. I had my what do you call it on?
Tampa Bay one.
Tampa Bay, yeah. So it was just a trifecta of awesome shirts. But yeah, it's really a really cool brand that came up. I think like 3 years ago they've been starting.
2-3 years, yeah.
Yeah, and they've done a great job of keeping their merchandise fresh and looking cool while still sticking with that same idea from the beginning. I think it's an awesome brand, awesome apparel they do, and they're very comfortable shirts. That's another really important thing.
And you guys can use code BKGents on there to get 10% off of your purchase. So if you guys want to take advantage of that, you guys can go over there and do that. They have lots of great different color options. They have some that you can represent certain cities from: Los Angeles, New Orleans, Dallas, Houston, New York, Chicago, I believe, Pittsburgh. And I think they're all color themed to that area. So you guys can take a look. I think the New Orleans is purple and green. I think Philadelphia is black and yellow. LA is, I think, blue and white.
That makes sense.
But yeah, a lot of different fun stuff. They have one with the American flag on the background. They have camouflage versions. They have backpacks. They have stickers, patches,
the hats,
hats, shirts for ladies, tank tops, long sleeve shirts, polo shirts. They got it all. So
I'm waiting for
check it out.
Oh, so how you doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm waiting for them to come out with the Cigar Porn tuxedo, so I can start wearing that to the after parties and whatnot. Can wear full on penguin suit. I would like that very much. Penguin or monkey suit? I forget what it's called. Either way, I'd rock it if they actually made it. Just a thought. My goodness, I forgot what I was gonna say though. After Cigar Porn, awesome stuff. First of all, another company that was real helpful for us and still love using the products is probably Cigar Prop. Kevin Shahan. If you don't check out his stuff, I would recommend it very much so. Even if you just need a bleed tool, it's probably one of the best ones out there.
Yep.
And he brought back the measurement tool. And by that, I mean, it's a ruler with different ring gauges on it too. So you can see exactly, let's say for myself, I'll throw away the cello that usually has the information on it, or just, doesn't have the information to begin with. And I want to know exactly what I'm smoking. So I'll bust that out. The only thing is, I think it was probably one of the boys who were spray painting something in the backyard and they spray painted it. So it's got a little bit of paint on ours right now. That doesn't make it that doesn't mess it up. Is that the Don Kiki? Actually, this is the Don Kiki Connecticut right now. Smoking very nicely, by the way. Still stacking very nicely. Great smoke output. Wonderful flavors.
Yeah.
Tracksuit also would be a good call, Frank. I like that.
That'd be cool. Yeah. And again, Huss, this is our first experience with Don Kiki Cigars by Karen Berger.
Wonderful stuff.
Fantastic experience. Yeah, very, very good smoking cigar right now. So, and of course, we have to thank Cigars for Warriors for inviting us to collaborate with them every chance we get. Just got them in the shop today. Haven't been there to see them, but I got a picture sent to me that they came in.
Mhm.
It is the Cigars for Warriors Haram and Solomon collaboration. Every other month, they're going to come out with a new cigar that they collab with a different company, and basically the company just recoups what it costs them to make the cigar. Everything after that goes directly to Cigars for Warriors to help them continue their mission of supplying cigars, coffee, cutters, lighters, magazine, gift cards, humidors, and other cigar-related products to the troops on the front line. So, now more than ever, they need your guys' support and they need your guys' donation. So find your local donation center. Ours is at Cigars and More Bakersfield on Rosedale Highway. So if you guys are able to do something, donate a cigar or two. If you guys are paying cash, donate the change. Every little bit helps you guys.
Yeah, and thanks to you guys, we've also been able to donate almost a box of cigars to the Cigars for Warriors, thanks to the buy two, get two, give two deal. We'll keep that running until the anniversary show, and then we're gonna put that down because then by then we'll probably be out of cigars. We can only sell how many we have.
Yeah.
And the Volume 1, California Dreaming Volume 1 is only going to be another, I think we have another 90 packs of 5-packs. So they're going pretty quickly. I mean, you break that number down to the deal, it's even less. And then I'm definitely going to save some. Got to get them when you can, guys. If you want to get a hold of those, just go over to the Bakersfield Gentleman or contact us directly. And a little problem I noticed, if you go on the website on the phone and you order on there, turn it horizontally and the cart will pop up on the top right corner. It doesn't show up unless you turn it horizontally for some reason. I'm trying to figure that out. I don't know why. It's driving me crazy. But it will pop up if you just turn the phone on its side with that little bar expand, and it'll be right above the navigation bar.
So don't have screen lock on.
Don't have screen lock on. Yeah, that will defeat the purpose. But it's just if you want to use that side.
Yeah. Either way, guys, that'll do it for us today. Make sure you guys join us for the Friday show. We'll be talking about the LCA release over at Cigars and More.
Yeah.
Next Friday, we may or may not have a show. We will be in Dallas, so depending on how the weather is outside and how much time we have, because that's when the convention starts.
Yeah.
So just a heads up, but we'll have a Wednesday show next week, so you guys can catch us there on that. And of course, we'll be doing the cigar meetup Saturday in Dallas on the, what day is that? The 12th?
Yes.
9, 10. No, it'll be on the 11th.
The 11th. Okay.
On the 11th.
Okay. So
so we'll do the cigar meetup over there.
Is the band a sticker? The one I smoked didn't last in. I don't know.
Yeah, really
I keep
weird.
getting told that there's a sticker there, but I can't make it work.
Yeah, it's really weird.
I've seen it done. We got a little video on the Pariah page if you want to check it out of it being used as a sticker, and I think it's awesome. But that was not intentional. We did not know that was going to happen.
No,
I'm not sad. It's cool. It's awesome.
I think it's a great idea. We came up with it.
I wish I could say that. I did like the sticker idea.
Yeah.
I think next time we might use stickers again and just put the big one around the
Yeah.
whole thing and ship them out that way. It might be a little less nicely packaged because we'll have to redo it just to get that on there.
Mhm.
But I will do that to every single one because we usually order like 1,000, 2,000 at a time. I will do it to 2,000 cigars if you guys like that idea. Other than that, we'll see you guys Friday. If we get to that goal by Friday, we'll have a giveaway on Friday. So remember, 25 members in the Gentleman's Agreement over on Patreon, or 50 members in the Facebook supporter group, $4.99 a month. We'll have giveaways every Friday, and we'll always continue to do the last Friday show where we do big giveaways. We do the wheels for the supporters. We do questions. We do the birthday. We do the Great Ash contest, and whatever else we might throw in there. Because sometimes we just do random ones as well.
Yep. Don't forget, if you guys want to try to win an extra prize, go to our Cigars, Whiskey, and Beautiful Women group. Join the group and post a picture of your best ash to the pin or to the announcements. There'll be a picture right there for this month. Put it in there. If you guys are chosen, you guys will go into a chance to win a prize on that Friday, the 24th. Please follow the rules on that. And if you have a birthday in October, go over to the Bakersfield Gentleman main page on Facebook and put your birthday in the birthday contest to get an extra prize right there, you guys. Other than that, that's going to do it for us. Bakersfield Gentleman, Second Third Podcast is filmed live almost every Wednesday at Culebras Lounge in Bakersfield, California. It is sponsored by Cigars and More of Bakersfield on Rosedale Highway. and it is a Waspiness Videos production. We will see you guys next time. Y'all have a good one.
Have a good one, guys.